So focus is one of the rarest skills in this modern age. And if you happen to be ambitious and have the desire to achieve something in your life, you probably value the skill of focus. You see, most billionaires talk highly about staying focused on your goals. The main thing that allows them to stay focused is that they have their priorities in check. And this was the missing piece for me because I used to be a person who could not focus on one thing at a time. I discovered self-improvement around 2016, and as I applied the information that I was learning from the books and the YouTube videos, my life slowly started to change because it opened my eyes to see more opportunities in life. I remember getting really excited about my future as I was learning this stuff, and in my spare time I used to research about the things that I could do with my life. And back then I had many ideas like starting a travel blog, or becoming a travel influencer and fashion influencer, and starting an Instagram page, which I actually did, but I quit after 90 days because I couldn't focus on one thing at a time. So at one time around 2019, I had a full-time job, I had a commercial school that I was attending, and I was taking English classes. At the same time, I was going 3 times a week to Muay Thai, this is a martial art, and I was building my personal development blog on the side while also learning about marketing, business, and all that stuff. I was doing a lot of stuff and was busy, but I could not focus at all. But then something interesting happened. For the first time in my life, I defined my priorities in life, and that changed everything. So in order to develop laser focus, you want to define your top 5 priorities in life. And when you are defining your priorities, you are not marrying them. That's the mistake I see with most people. Most young people that want to create something on their own, they say, I don't know what my purpose is, I'm not clear on that. No, you pick 3 to 5 top priorities in your life for the next 3 to 5 months. Because the problem is that our generation is spoiled with opportunities. You see TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all these online entrepreneurs or creators that are coming out of nowhere and having this success. And this gives you the fear of missing out. And that's why most people are not choosing their priorities. It's a really uncomfortable exercise to define their 3 to 5 goals and priorities in life. Because the reality is this, if you are not clear on your priorities, you will fall prey to the massive distraction in this modern age. And I've seen that happen over and over again. For example, when I used to work in corporate, I was really clear on my priorities. But some of my colleagues, they were a little bit more directionless. They were great people, but they didn't have clear goals. And what was happening is when the top level managers were assigning tasks, it was always given more to those people, because having your priorities intact and sticking to them will actually give you like a bubble that will protect your focus. Because my ex-boss left me most of the time alone because he knew where I was standing. The second realization that helped me unlock my focus is by understanding that our focus is limited. Yes, you can't focus on many things at one time. That's why it's really important to pick a few goals. If you want to focus and have laser focus, you want to understand that you have to pick few goals, because once our brain has a target registered, it will find the most effective way to get you there. So pick a few targets and your ability to focus for longer will dramatically improve. To drive this point, let's imagine you are working on a task and you're slowly starting to lose focus. Imagine I'm coming to you with a gun to your head and say you have to finish this task in 20 minutes or else something bad will happen. What do you think will happen? You will absolutely do this task and you will be laser focused. Now, this is our brain when it's on survival mode, because once our brain has a clearly defined outcome, it will get you there. But you have to have a single focus on one outcome at a time. Now, of course, this is an extreme example, but you can use this understanding to thrive and actually achieve your goals with laser focus. The third way to stay focused is by controlling your environment. You want to protect your focus at all costs from other people, from notifications and all other distractions. So when you work, turn off all notifications, let people know that you are working single-handedly on this task, and if it's not life-threatening, then don't bother. As you know by now, our focus is limited, so you want to use a concept called deep work. Deep work is like 2 to 4 hours working intensely on the highest priority task without distractions. This is a popular concept from the book, I think, Deep Work. Cal Newport or so is the author. And really what you want to do, if you want to achieve your goals faster and easier than before, you want to be like in a bubble when you're doing the most important task. I used to find ways to do deep work in my 9-to-5 job. I blocked out 3 hours in my calendar each morning when possible. I locked myself in and did the most important tasks. So regardless of your situation, you want to control your environment. Otherwise, it will be very hard to focus in this modern age. The fourth way to stay focused is by working in sprints or seasons. What I mean by that is when you work intensely in short periods of time and then relax. Because what happens when you are 24/7 on and hustling is that you will most likely experience some level of burnout. This is what happened to me. It's because you want to also prioritize rest. When you rest, your focus will be replenished more. Another reason why most people can't focus is that their work is not meaningful at all. So if you lose meaning, you'll lose focus. And one of the factors that causes you to lose meaning in your work is when you are only working all the time and not replenishing your energy. So another challenge that we face on the journey to creating the life we want is managing our time. And for that, I put together a very tactical video that you want to watch after this one, because focus, managing your time and energy goes hand in hand. If you found this video valuable, let me know with a like, subscribe, and comment below what your biggest takeaway was. And as always, thank you for watching and being part of this community.